Good morning. Have your heart and mind right. In Ephesians 5, verse 18, it states, "And do not be drunk with wine, which is dissipation, but be filled with the Spirit." He's been given warnings about going back into the things of the Gentile world, which could be a temptation for those that had come out of that. One of those things would be intoxication. Now, I would suggest and assert that it would not be okay to avoid intoxication with wine, but then be, intoxicated with other sorts of intoxicants, other types of alcoholic beverages or pharmaceuticals and such. That would be miss the point here. Rather, there's a contrast. Being filled with the Spirit. Now, when we're talking about being drunk with wine, we're talking about having one's senses dulled. We're talking about losing your sober-mindedness. And so when we have this contrast here with being filled with the Spirit, now what's that talking about? No matter what side somebody falls on the debate of the indwelling and how the Spirit relates to the Christian, that is going to be in place regardless. So this is something that a Christian chooses to do. So what's going on here? Well, I think a parallel passage would help us understand, and that's in Colossians 3:16, where we have a parallel passage to Ephesians 5:18 and 19. And Colossians 3:16 has the statement, "Let the word of Christ dwell in you richly in all wisdom." Definitely, at least a part of being filled with the Spirit is being filled with His Word. The Scriptures are the breathed out Scriptures. They are breathed out from God. The Scriptures, the inspiration of them was definitely a part of the work of the Spirit. And so, at least a part, no matter where somebody falls in that debate about the Holy Spirit and how the Holy Spirit works in the life of a Christian today, at least a part of this is going to be have His Word in you. Don't have your senses dulled. Have them guided by the Spirit. Have them guided by the Word. Now, the Word is not the Spirit, but rather the Word is the work of the Spirit. And that is a way the Spirit works in our lives when we have His Word in our hearts and in our minds. You have a good rest of the morning, and shalom.